another Get Ready With Me using the Disney Colourpop Midnight Masquerade eyeshadow palette. Could not remember the name for a second. So we're just going to start with priming my eyes, and then we'll get into the actual palette. So I'm actually getting ready for work. I'm, actually putting on makeup for a reason and not just going to my boyfriend's house. I haven't worked since Monday. I did have the past 2 days off, but like I said, in the last Get Ready With Me, she was trying to get me to work yesterday, which was when I filmed the first impressions on the palette, which I'm basically doing another first impressions today because I'm using shades I haven't used yet. Sorry, I'm like priming like really stupidly, but I kind of got it all over my fingers on this side, so I'm trying to prime it as best I can. I usually use my middle finger. So, yeah, anyway, sorry my throat's so dry. I've been drinking some water already, but it's okay. So today I'm going to do more of a Get Ready With Me than just like showing the new products, but I'm also going to be testing out a couple of other cheek products that I didn't get to use yesterday, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm just going to set my eyes with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. It's just whatever powder is in front of me is what I use usually. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm just going to quickly spray my brushes because I forgot to do that off camera. But I'm just going to use the Ulta brush and sponge cleaner. I don't know why my throat's getting so dry. I'm sorry, guys. I just picked this up. I actually forgot to haul this when I did my haul video, but I'm just telling you guys that I did pick this up recently because I just couldn't stand using my Sephora brush cleaner anymore. It's so citrusy. This one has like a light scent to it, but it's nothing too crazy. I feel like since the other one was like citrus, it was like acidic because it just burned my eyes every time I would use it. Like for this one, I don't have to worry about like spot cleaning my brushes like right before I actually do my eyeshadow. I can just spot clean them in like 2 seconds and not worry about it irritating my eyes. So that's what I want. I don't want to like have to plan on when I'm gonna spot clean my brushes because I always forget to do it like the night before. So I want something that I can just do before I do my makeup and it's not going to irritate my eyes. So anyway, I'm going to jump into the palette. And today I'm really dying to play with some of the pinky tones in the palette. So I'm going to start off with the shade called Damsel right here, and that's going to be my crease shade. So we're going to jump into that one. So, of course, Damsel is one of the shades from Hercules, and I can't wait to use it. It looks super pigmented, wow. So I'm just going to throw that in my crease right here. So, yeah, anyway, so this is only the second time that I'm using this palette, and I loved the look that I did yesterday. I was obsessed. That was probably like one of my favorite looks I've done with like any eyeshadow palette. I know that's only the first time I used the palette, but I just loved it. So it was just so pretty. So I'm like, of course I'm super impressed with this palette so far. Why is it not picking up on this side? That's kind of weird. That's just, there we go. I'm like, what's going on this side? Sometimes like, I don't know. Sometimes one side can act really funky and the other side is like, hey, I'm ready. But the other side is like, nah, I don't feel like blending today. Because that is taking a lot more work than the other side for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, that's better. So I finally got my Halloween plan straight with my best friend. Because we hadn't talked on the phone for like a couple of days. She is going through something right now. I'll update you guys when I can. just not right now because I don't really know anything yet. I just hope that she's okay. But anyway, so I was planning, like I said, to go down to Connecticut for Halloween because we didn't get to spend Halloween together last year. I went out with one of my other friends on the island. Okay, and then for the defining shade, I'm going to go in with the matte pink shade called New Dream, and I've been dying to dive into this color, so we're going to use that today. I'm going to use that as my defining shade right here. Oh, I love these kind of shades. Can't go wrong with the matte berry pink. They're always so pretty. So yeah, anyway, I was kind of hesitant to go because I didn't want to drive down because I don't really drive long distances. I've never really have. The longest that I've driven was to Queens, and that used to be back when I was in college. That was the furthest I ever drove. Because I was like one of the only people that had, or one of the only students that had like a car on campus that wasn't a commuter. So, why is that not blending the way I want it to? I don't know what's going on. Let's try this side. Sometimes I don't know. I don't understand what goes on sometimes with some of these shades. Why is that blending so weird? Maybe I just needed more on the brush. Now it looks okay. No, it doesn't. Why is it doing that? Do you see that? What is up with that? What the... Wow, I'm really annoyed right now. Why is it doing that? Is it just because the brush is still wet? Alright, let's try and fix that because this is really annoying me. This is what the cherry palette used to do. For some reason, like these kind of colors like are really hard to blend sometimes. I don't know what's going on with that crease. If it doesn't get fixed, I might just do it over again because that looks really bad. But I'm just going to keep on going for now because sometimes when I come back to it, then it looks better. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, and then for the outer corner shade, I'm going to use Quasimodo. I mean, it looks fine from a distance, but like up close, it looks like there's just a line in my crease. I mean, it's not the worst it's ever looked, but I don't understand why it's doing that. I just don't get how some eyeshadows blend sometimes. Like, I do everything I'm supposed to do to blend an eyeshadow, and every time, it never comes out the way I want to. I feel like I just suck at blending eyeshadow. Like, I just throw it on because I'm like, whatever, like, it's on, but I just don't think I'm good at blending eyeshadow at all. Just like, not even my crease shade has been giving me problems. It's been like my defining shade lately, and then it like screws up all the blending. And I don't know why. That looks so pretty. That's why I just pop on the lid shade and I'm like, whatever. So hopefully it'll save the look. Okay. So for the lid shade, I am going to play with one of the pressed glitters today. I'm just really want to put it all over. Again, please use caution when you use a pressed glitter. So I'm going to be using the pressed glitter in the shade Floating Lantern because I really want to use it. So, and it's like pretty much the only pink tone in this palette besides, there's really no other pink lid shades. Like, there's really not too many lid shades in this palette. There's like 9 mattes and 6 shimmers, and 2 of them are pressed glitters. So you're really only getting, oh, there's 8 mattes. So you're really only getting 5 shimmer shades and 2 pressed glitters, and a lot of people don't really use pressed glitters because Colourpop keeps on putting the pressed glitters in their palettes, and people are getting like really annoyed about it, but I don't mind using them as long as you're careful and you remove it properly. It's like not really a huge deal, but I get people's hesitation, but it's not like you can't use them. So, my best friend told me that it's actually off season for where you park your car at the ferry, because usually when it's, the summertime, you have to pay to park in the marina. And for me, it's just a little bit cheaper for me. I'm just going to take floating lantern and put it all over my lid with my finger. It's cheaper for me to just park my car. Why was there a piece of hair? Probably from when I put it on the floor yesterday. Oh my god. That's literally so pretty. Need more. I usually park my car in the marina because it's a hell of a lot cheaper than bringing my car with me on the ferry. Well, it's like $20 cheaper if I just buy a walk-on ticket and park my car in the marina. It's like $20 a day, which isn't too terrible if you're keeping your car overnight. It's $20. But for the next day, regardless if you stay overnight or not, you still have to pay $20. They just say it's a daily rate, but again, I don't think that's too terrible. It's a lot cheaper than the city if I parked my car in the city overnight. So the parking isn't really too expensive in Port Jeff. They're just very strict about giving tickets if you don't pay for parking. So, I did get a ticket there once, but my mom paid it. I think it was only like $30 or something. Like, she didn't even ask me to take care of it. She just paid it or something. Like, she told me about it, and then, like, she paid it anyway or something. I don't really remember. I was like, alright, cool, thanks. Now I'm getting glitter, like, everywhere. Oh my god, it's so pretty, though. Like, look how pretty that is. I look like I'm getting ready to go to a party rather than going to work, but I was dying to play with this shade today. Okay, so now I'm just going to remove some of the excess underneath my under eyes. I'm going to try and just reapply that pink shade really quick before we do anything else, because it really is annoying me on how it looks. Like, I don't think you can tell on camera, like, it looks totally, actually, it looks better than I thought, but let me just see if I can just... Oh my god, like, why is it doing that? It looks so dry. I don't understand. Well, the glitter is definitely helping, so I guess next time I really have to be mindful of cleaning off my brushes before I do my makeup, so, because I've been really slacking on that lately. I need a little bit more glitter over here. Okay, so now I'm going to clean up my under eyes really quick, and I'm just going to pop on a brow bone highlight, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I tried to remove the glitter underneath my eyes. I didn't do a great job, but I'm going to just pop on some of this on the brow bone, and hear me out. Sorry, I'm just like a little annoyed right now because my best friend like just changes her schedule all the time, and like it's just annoying. Like, she's off for Halloween, but now she's telling me that her job is scheduling her for the next day at like 1:30, which isn't the end of the universe. I'll just take a ferry at like 12, and then I'll be home at like 2. sorry. Because then I might see Josh after that. Okay. So now we're going to jump into my face, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. primer. I literally use this every day. Like, I don't use anything else. I'm probably going to use it up, like, really soon, because there's really not too much product in it. I just love it. It's so good. I mean, when I used a pressed glitter a couple days back, I had glitter all over my face, so I really don't care too much. It just comes with the territory, and it really doesn't bother me, so... I just really need to go get some makeup wipes. I keep on forgetting to go get them. So I've just been using like micellar water. So anyway, I'm going to jump into my foundation. I'm going to be using my Dior. What is this called again? Dior Backstage Face and Body. This is still one of my favorite foundations and I love it. So I try to use it when I can. I was going to almost use the Anastasia today, and I really need to use my Power Fabric foundation. I haven't used that one in like forever, so I'm probably just going to use that one on the weekend. Because traditionally with my boyfriend, traditionally, I don't normally wear foundation. I just wear concealer now. Like I really like wearing lighter foundations like in the summertime rather than in the fall. Because, you know, it just looks better in the summer, like the more like dewier foundations, because like I like to be a little bit more matte in the fall. That's why I just wear concealer. But it's okay. I'll probably start using more foundations. It's just that I like giving my face a little bit of a break from foundation when I see him, and I normally just wear foundation to work. So yeah, mixing high-end with drugstore, affordable products. So I still have like an hour until I have to be at work, so that's pretty good. Sorry, my life is just so boring right now. Like, I thought I had other things to talk about, but now since I found out that it'll be easier for me to park my car, I don't have to worry too much about spending money. Because I'm gonna be going not next week, but the week after that, because Halloween's on a Thursday. Because she has Halloween off. She just, you know, I mean, I just don't understand why she tells me to. I mean, I still would want to be off that day regardless. But it's just annoying because, I mean, we probably wouldn't even really be doing much of anything anyway because we always end up being too hungover the next day to do anything. So, so I'm just using my Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I haven't used it in a little bit, so I wanted to use it today. I do try to rotate my concealers and my foundations as much as I can. So I'm excited. I usually don't get any sleep though when I go see her, but I haven't seen her since my birthday, so it's been a long time. But I haven't slept over in this new house yet, and I kind of like, I don't love sleeping over her house because actually I have slept in this new house. What am I talking about? I stayed there over the summer. I think it was like July or something. So I have slept over once. Of course I didn't sleep, but I'm hoping like the one thing that drives me crazy is that you can always hear her bird at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and like by the time we actually go to bed it's like usually 3 or 4 in the morning, so it's like it's not like we really get any sleep. So it's just a bit annoying with that bird. Like, we used to have birds, and I don't even know how I used to sleep back then. Because we used to have, like, 10 times the amount of birds that she has, because she only has one bird now, because unfortunately the other one passed away last month. But we used to have like almost 30 parakeets. Like, we were crazy. I have to tell that story on my channel at some point, because it was ridiculous. Like, I mean, this was when I was like really little. At least, I think at least 20 years ago. Well, I wasn't that little, but I think it was at least 20 years ago. Like, when we were still renovating the house, because we renovated our house like back in like 2001, I believe. I think I was like 12 or 13 around the time, because I remember it was like my 12th or 13th birthday or something, and we were still like renovating. And I know like my bat mitzvah was like in the same year, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm still getting glitter everywhere. Trying to cover it up with concealer, but somehow it still gets everywhere. Okay, well, at least I got that one off. You just end up having to like scrape it off with your fingers. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's way better than before. Okay, and now I'm just going to use my Thrive powder to set my under eyes. I also didn't sleep that great last night. I think it's because I ended up looking at my computer. And it's because Kathleen Lights uploaded like a really late video last night at like 1:30 in the morning. And I was like, oh, great, I'm going to have to watch it. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have just read, because I was like so tired. So that was pretty stupid on my part. God, I feel like I have to sneeze. Like, it's always when I put on powder now. Okay, so let's jump back into the eyes. So for the inner corners, I think I'm just going to take Spinning Wheel again. There really is no other inner corner shade. And this one kind of has like a reflect of like a little bit of pink in it. So I think it'll be perfect for this. And it's like really pigmented, so. Still have glitter like everywhere. It's like really annoying me. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks really pretty. It's like the perfect color. I also have like a Princess and the Frog like look in my head too. Can't wait to do that one. Probably not going to film it though, because I have so many videos filmed, it's like ridiculous. It's like so friggin' pigmented. So we've had like really bad weather recently. It was like so windy yesterday. I left my boyfriend's house so early last night because it was supposed to like thunderstorm and stuff, but it didn't. But I left his house a little bit before like 9 because he didn't want me to like go home in like worse weather, and also because he was like really tired. So because he had to drive his parents to the airport like the morning before, like really early. So all right, so for my under eyes, I'm going to take Damsel and like a tiny bit of New Dream, and I'm just going to smudge those on the lower lash line. Because I want a little bit of definition still. So I'm going to take a little bit of both. Still feel like it takes me forever to do my makeup sometimes. But overall, I like how it turned out. It definitely turned out way better than I thought it was going to. I just feel like the glitter gets everywhere. But I feel like it's fixed once you actually like finish your look. So I think that looks really pretty. So yeah, that's it for the eyes for now. I think they look okay. I'm not going to play with them too much, or I'm going to get glitter like everywhere. Alright, so now I'm just going to grab mascara and eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Like, it's still so super windy outside. It's like gonna suck going to work. So I'm just going to set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I am trying to use this up. It does last a pretty long time. I'm actually pretty impressed that how long it actually lasts. Like, I really didn't think there was too much product in here, but there's like quite a bit of product in here. So, and then for the eyes, I'm just gonna line my waterline with my skinny liner. This is like the only liner I use. Like, I really need to get rid of my other liners because I find that this liner is even better than the Colourpop ones. Even though, like, I still get it all over my under eyes sometimes when I'm applying it. I don't know why I have glitter underneath again. Just wipe that away. That looks better, yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna do mascara. I've been really into my NARS Climax mascara again, so I'm gonna use that. I do have to get rid of some mascaras because some of them are just dried out as hell, and I haven't just taken them out of my collection yet. I have like a huge products I've used up video that I need to film at some point because like I feel like my bag is like sky high again, and there's also products I wanted to declutter that I haven't filmed that either. So I have a lot of content still. Like, I have a first impressions on the Naked Honey palette. I have a review on that palette. I have a makeup and chill on that palette. I have a lot of videos, and I still have like both of these videos to put up of this palette, and then I have to film my favorites video in like a week or two. And I have to upload my haul video like tomorrow, so still have a lot of content to upload. I'm just using my usual mascara, the MAC Giga Black Lash. Okay, and now let's jump into the rest of the face. So I'm going to use my Thrive Cosmetics What's New. I just love this bronzer so much, like, especially for this time of year. It just looks so pretty on the skin. So I'm just going to use my go-to. I pretty much have like go-to powders and go-to like bronzers because for me bronzer isn't like that important. I just want to add like a little bit of definition and color to my skin, and that's really it. I don't really bronze. I guess I do like a slight contour and bronze, but like I barely contour anymore. I'm just not really into it anymore, but I still have contouring palettes that I won't get rid of because what if I want to contour one day, you know? Like I still have the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and stuff like that, so just because she isn't cool doesn't mean I'm not going to use products that I spent money on, so that I didn't spend money on, like someone bought them for me. Not really. Okay. Now we're going to jump into the other Disney cheek products that I want to use. So we're going to use these two today. So the first one I'm going to apply is the Floating Lights Blush, which is the Tangled one. So cute. And it's this really pretty like pink color. So I was dying to use it today. I was really torn as to whether I wanted to do a pink look today or my Princess and the Frog look that I had in mind. But I was like, let me do the pink looks because I've been using the Enchanted Mirror blush the past like 2 days already. So I'm like, I need to test out this blush. So let's apply it. Of course, it's gorgeous. I mean, their cheek products are so pretty. I'm going to do the same on this side. And I could just use the mirror that's in here, but I still think that the other mirror is better. Need a little bit more. Just build it up. Can't see shit. Sorry, it's like not... Okay, I think that's good. Alright, and then for the highlights, I'm going to see if this color is going to work. I'm not sure if it's going to with this look, but I'm like really wanting to use it. So I'm going to use the Megara highlight in the shade Big Tough Girl. It is kind of a purpley color, but it's like a lavender pinky shade. So I'm hoping it won't be too purple for this because I really want to use it. So I'm going to go into Megara's highlight. And again, I hope it's not too purple. So it looks like that. I think it'll be really pretty. So I'm hoping it will apply better than it swatches. If I don't love this one, I'm probably going to take Horse and Carriage because I haven't used that one either. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's very sheer. Let me see. I kind of want to I'm just going to hold my mirror up because I really can't see anything. I just want to make sure because it doesn't really pick up much. All right, let's see. This one you really have to build up, but it looks really pretty with this look. You can't really see it though, but I am going to wear it. See, this one was like the only one that wasn't really swatching that great. I feel like you kind of have to get through the top layer in order for it to apply well. Because it looks pretty, but again, it's not like too pigmented. Let's try this side. Okay, I like it. It is very purple, but I like it. I mean, for me personally, I would have went with a pinky highlighter, but I have to test this one out eventually, so I'm not really planning on wearing it any other time or plan on wearing it anytime soon with another look, so I was like, why not just use it today? It still works with this look. I just feel like you have to build it up a lot. So I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I think it's pretty. It's not like my favorite one. It still glows really nicely though, and it does have a pinky purpley hue, so it still works with this look. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty. Kind of getting Space Alien vibes though, because it's not like the color I would have typically used for this, but I still wanted to use it in some way. So it's pretty, but I'm not like over the moon about it. I definitely like the Aurora one more that I used yesterday. Now I'm just gonna set my face. I really don't go too crazy with the setting spray. Now I'm just gonna do my brows really quick and then we'll come back and do the lips. Okay, so for the highlight, I did kind of go back and apply something on top because I don't think the Megara highlight is blinding enough for me, and I did just do my brows in the bathroom. But I did go over it with something else. Why am I using the mirror? I used the shade Spinning Wheel from the palette, and I did find that gave me a little bit more of a shine. So I'm not really feeling this highlighter too much, which sucks because I love Megara, but I just feel like this one feels much drier than the Aurora one and the Cinderella one. So it just feels like it has like hard pan, which is a little bit disappointing. So, okay, so now I'm going to do the lips. I'm just going to take the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Never Petal Down. I'm going to line my lips with that. I don't know if I've used either of these. I definitely haven't used one of these lipsticks on camera that I'm going to use, but I don't know about the other one. Maybe. Because I'm not sure which one I want to go in with. Okay, so for the lipstick, I don't know if I want to use either Ofra's Madison Miller liquid lipstick in Oh My Rai Rai or the Colourpop Ultra Metallic Lip in MC Check, because this one I received as like a free lipstick, because Colourpop does that sometimes where they send you free lipsticks when your order is a little late, but honestly, like, that's just so nice of them to do that because I never think the order is late. It takes just as much much of amount of time that it's supposed to. Like, I don't know if I should just do the matte because the eyes have glitter, and I don't know if I want to do like metallic. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to wear that color when I wear a different outfit to work because I'm still planning on wearing another shirt to work. That rhymes. Somehow I got glitter on my chin. Like, literally gets everywhere. Do I still have my beauty blender? Yes, I do. I'm just a mess sometimes. Still trying to scrape up this one speck right here. Oh my god. Alright, I got it off. Thank god. Driving me nuts. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Yeah, I think that's a lot softer. I mean, I did use the Colourpop one once, but it was like underneath a lipstick because, again, it was just too metallic for me on its own. Oh, I might put a gloss over this, actually. You know what? I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm not really a huge fan of glosses in the fall and winter. I like just wearing them in the spring and summer. For the fall time, I'm just strictly matte lipsticks. I'm just going to finish it up off camera so we can finally finish this video. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. So as far as the eyeshadow palette goes, I'm still loving it. I still love how this look turned out. I think it's beautiful. The pressed glitter is stunning on the lid. Just be mindful that you should use caution when you use it, and it does get everywhere. So yeah, make sure you have like makeup wipes and not doing what I'm doing because it's still getting everywhere. But I really love how the overall look came out. I'm loving this shade spinning wheel right here on the inner corners. It's so pretty. I could have even used that all over the lid today, but I really wanted to test out the pressed glitter, and the mattes ended up blending out just fine. They're always gorgeous, and it ended up turning out the way that I wanted it to, because before I was like, what happened? But now they look totally fine, so that's usually what happens at the end. As far as the cheek products, I love the blush, of course. I think it's beautiful. As far as the highlight goes, I'm not too impressed with this one. This might be the only dud that I don't like in the collection because, like I said, I had to go over it with one of the eyeshadows because I wanted to still keep the Disney theme. So I wanted to use that, and I don't really have like a pinky toned one. But I still am wearing this highlighter, and it's pretty. It's not my favorite, and of course I love the over lipstick. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Please like and subscribe. I have to get to work. Love you guys. Follow me on all my social media. Bye!